there's room. I mean, I think everybody can work. And I think if you bring something to the table nobody else has, and you can get heard, I think that the toughest thing about getting work as a musician is, well, you practice your butt off, and you can do this. You can play the Armin's book from cover to cover, or the clarinet, the Close book from cover to cover, but what do you do with that? Now, I can play, I can read, I can play all these different styles. If nobody hears you, so you got to get out, and you have to be heard. And so my suggestion to players a lot of times is, like if I was a new player in a new town, if you're going to move to Los Angeles, I would suggest finding out who the most working player on my instrument was. Or maybe somebody I like, or somebody I idolized, or somebody I admired. Or the most working player would be the smartest thing. And you go take a lesson with that person. And for two reasons. So you can learn something, so they can hear you play. Because if you're a great player, and you go in there, they're going to hear that. I've had many students come through. There's a guy named Siena, he's an example. He came from North Texas State. He's a really great lead trumpet player. He's not even 30 years old, I don't think yet. But he came and took a lesson with me, and from his first notes, I could tell, well, all right, I'll give you $100, show me how to do that. This kid can really play the trumpet, but he wanted me to hear him play. So we played some duets, and we played some big band charts, and this guy was ripping through everything I put in front of him. I mean, great high chops, he could read, and really nice, humble young man. And I immediately, when he left, I called Gordon Goodwin, who's, you don't know that band, the Gordon Goodwin Big Fat Band, really great big band in Los Angeles. And I called Gordon and said, hey man, I think I got a sub here. This is a guy we need to have as a substitute in the band. This guy's a nice guy, plays great. So he became a sub in that band, and from that he ended up on some recording sessions. He did a couple of recordings with us. He's kind of blossomed into a career in Los Angeles. He plays lead trumpet with Bill Holman's band now, and he plays lead trumpet. He played lead trumpet in Bob Florence's band after I left that band. So he's kind of found his niche in some things, and he does some recording, and he teaches, and just because he came and took a lesson, and I don't take complete responsibility for his success, but I did, kind of like nurture him a little bit, and kind of umbilical cord and say, no, get out of here, go do it, and so that's how he got started. And so that's a good thing to do. And if you're a jazz musician, you might want to, put a group together and go play for free, someplace where there's a venue where people can hear you play, because otherwise you'll be underground and you'll never make any money.